Wow, I just walked into my kitchen and it's absolutely spotless. So, welcome to my little kitchen. We've got cutting board. That's a story for another day. Um, Shelves of awesomeness. That's where I keep like rice and pasta and all of my ketchup packets. Let's not talk about that. That's my sink where I clean everything, which apparently I just cleaned everything. Above that, I have ornamental shit. Things that I use quite rarely, except for that little, that guy. I use it actually on the frequent. That is actually full of some really, really ornate chopsticks. And that is chopsticks that my mother sent me. So I'm really stocked on chopsticks. That's my little owl. I just love him. He's a little mug that I've never used for anything. Spices, a little curry blend thing there. God only knows. Juniper berries. I just need some more venison before I can use that. The thermopop, which is my favorite thing. And down on this end, we got my major, not so tiny whisk. Thank you, Babish, for whisk shaming. I got a little balloon whisk there. And I've got my mini Queeze. It's a Cuisinart. And it is a chopper grinder. And I've used this thing so much, you can tell, because it's impossible to keep clean. But you can make anything in that. The engine in that thing is so powerful, it's amazing. We'll get over to my knife block, and I will do maybe a separate video on this. But these are all my knives, and they're all amazing. Holy moly. I mean, these guys down here, they're just kind of utility paring knives and whatever. And, but up here, that's where all the fun stuff is. Oh, yes. And what do I got over here? This is my salt bowl. Always keep your salt bowl full. I use a blended salt. I'm gonna throw a light on over here. This might fuck everything up, but whoop, hello. Ka-ching, and now you can see all the filth. Great. That is my pepper grinder. That's a unicorn 9-inch black pepper grinder. It's one of the best pepper grinders out there. And unfortunately, when they delivered this to my house, they left it on the doorstep outside of my place where all my neighbors could see it. And it was very clearly labeled Unicorn 9-inch black. Go ahead and figure out what any potentially passing neighbors might have thought of that. I got olive oil, I got vegetable oil, and somewhere in the back there I've got some balsamic vinegar. That's well, it's not just going to my stove, but I mean, it's pretty clean for a white boy, And then coming up onto that, I got, what the fuck are those? Oh, sesame seeds. I hardly ever use them. Peppercorns, I use a lot. Clearly, that was my chilies. I use those a lot. This is just a random kind of Italian herb blend. Those are whole chilies, which is going to replace that. And the raspberry peach, what is that? Cardamom pod. No, not cardamom pods. Those are cardamom pods. Those guys are coriander. Coriander seeds. Yeah, because the base element of the whole coriander and cilantro thing. Then you got some spices and That one's turmeric, very clearly marked. That's actually the smoked paprika. Old Bay, always have Old Bay on hand. That one in the back there, I believe, is my smoked chili and chocolate blend, which is really good if you're gonna do some like sort of braised ribs or something like that. Got ground sumac, which I know Brad Leone is going to have some issues with. And what are you? You're turmeric. You guys are cumin seeds, and that, nope, wait, that's my just kind of like weird chili blend. I just threw a bunch of shit together. Caraway seeds, I can't remember why I bought. Those. And that is poultry seasoning there. And wow, really going through it. Okay, here's Minnie Wok. This is Minnie Wok. Minnie Wok is amazing. He's an 8-inch wok. He is so fantastic. And just check this guy out. He's like literally, this is the big thing on my, but he's just so fantastic. If I wanted to like deep fry a little bit of cauliflower or you know, like beer battered cauliflower is the last thing I did there. He was awesome. This is my This is my new carbon steel pan. I'm really stoked on this. I want to pull this guy down and show you. Look at that patina, man. Like, you don't get colors like that from not giving a fuck, right? Like, man. He's awesome. I'm trying to throw my hand up, or maybe, nope, that's not gonna work either. You're only gonna get the colors with some light. This is a very well seasoned pan, and it's only gonna get better with age. Just like yours truly. Next up, this is my little orange, another 8-inch, kind of deeper set pan. I don't know what you would call it, as like a saute pan or a saucepan, as Binging with Babish would also say. But this guy, clearly he's seen some things. The coating is always been, as I read anyways, 100% like awesome, and so whatever, I've eaten all of that, clearly, and I don't, you know, I'm not sick, so I'm good. Next up, what do we got here? We got a spoon, we got another spoon, a slotted spoon. I'm surprised that I'm able to do this while I'm looking at it through my cell phone. We have a slotted spatula, I'm not too sure what to do with that, and then a flat splash. And all these guys just stack up very beautifully on there. Next up is my honing rod. I use this guy like, whoa, like a fucking ninja. It just keeps your knives as sharp as you can until you realize you need to sharpen them. We got some, what do you call those things? Colanders? Filters? Not filters, no. That's a colander. He's a big boy. Oh, he's a good boy. That's my little boy. That's my big boy. Oh, Ace, fucking out of frame. And that's my little boy. And that's my big boy. And then I've got these, you know, strainers. I got 1, 2, 3 in there, and there's a wicked intricacy as to how I got the little guy at the back to hook up. You had to like slide him up while you hooked everything else up, and then it all holds together like a miracle until you pull one off and then everything falls apart. But that's how life goes. That's a cheese grater. That's a mixing bowl, probably my main mixing bowl. And then over here I've got a bunch of things that, oh, my little Pyrex. Oh, I love you so much. And I use you so infrequently. Stay mug, and then my mug array. I use this red one here to fill it with water and feed my plants. so that they don't die, which I'm very, very not so good at. But my plants are still alive, so good work. Good work, buddy. That's me like giving you like a finger high five. That looked weird. Anyways, that's my spice grinder. It's a coffee grinder that you, as one will, adapt for grinding spices and stuff. In behind, we got champagne flutes, which I never use. Who in the fuck can afford to drink champagne? At the end of the day, this is my kitchen. And that is my, right over there, that's my ride cymbal. That's the only thing left from my drum kit. Those are my cookbooks right there and my kitty grooming tools. And that's my personal cookbook right there, which you would think would be bigger, but hey, come on. There's a lot of pages left. And this is my kitchen. Welcome to it.